Hey 49ers fans! Today, we're diving into some juicy updates about our beloved San Francisco 49ers and what the future holds for the team as we navigate through this season full of injuries and challenges. First off, let's talk about the current state of our receiving core. Ian Rappaport from the NFL Network recently shared that while the 49ers are exploring potential trade options, they're not necessarily in a rush to make a move. The team is pretty fond of the receivers currently on the roster. With players like Ricky Pearsall stepping up and the expected return of Deebo Samuel, who's been battling pneumonia, there's a sense of optimism. George Kittle, despite his injury concerns, should also be back in action soon. Now, I know we're all feeling the sting of Brandon Ayuk's season-ending knee injury. It's a tough blow, no doubt. But here's the thing. The 49ers seem inclined to stick with what they have in-house for now, especially with Christian McCaffrey potentially returning after the bye week. You have to wonder, could McCaffrey's presence actually alleviate some of the pressure on our receivers? I mean, having a playmaker like McCaffrey on the field could open things up significantly. Speaking of McCaffrey, let's get into the latest on his recovery. He's been sidelined this season due to Achilles tendonitis, but it sounds like there's a solid chance we'll see him back on the field come November 10th. Rappaport mentioned that this might be the last game where Jordan Mason takes the lead role in the backfield. Mason has been impressive, ranking second in rushing yards in the league behind Derrick Henry. It's great to see someone stepping up, but can he shoulder the load while we slowly bring McCaffrey back into the fold? For me, it's a balancing act. Do we want to run Mason into the ground while we wait for McCaffrey? Or do we take it slow with McCaffrey to ensure he's fully healthy and ready to contribute? I'm leaning towards the cautious approach. We all know how explosive McCaffrey can be when healthy, and it's crucial we don't rush him back and risk further injury. Now, let's ponder the bigger picture here. If McCaffrey returns and can contribute effectively, what does that mean for our team's dynamics? It could radically shift our offensive capabilities. Imagine defenses having to account for both a healthy McCaffrey and our talented receivers. That could open up the playbook in ways we haven't seen yet this season. But I must admit, I'm a bit torn about the decision to not pursue a trade for a receiver right now. Yes, we have some talent already on the roster, but with Ayuk out and Samuel dealing with health issues, do we really have enough firepower to compete in the coming weeks? I can see the logic in trusting our existing players, but I also worry about depth, especially as we push deeper into the season. And what about our chances moving forward? If the team can stay healthy, I believe we have what it takes to make a strong push for the playoffs. But if we're relying too heavily on players who are just returning from injuries, can we really expect to maintain consistency? It's a delicate balance, and I'm genuinely curious to see how Coach Shanahan navigates these waters. So, fans, I want to hear from you. What do you think? Is sticking with our current roster the best path forward, or should we be looking to trade for additional receiver help? And how do you feel about McCaffrey's anticipated return? I'm eager to read your thoughts and frustrations down in the comments. Before you go, make sure to hit that like button, share this video with fellow 49ers fans, and subscribe to the channel for all the latest updates. Don't forget to activate that notification bell so you won't miss any essential news as our season progresses. Let's rally together and support our 49ers as we aim to get back on track.